Hello YouTube. Um so I decided to pick up the camera again. Um I've been feeling very not knowing what is next. Um and trying to figure out what I want to do. Um my dad passed at the beginning of the year, and he was sick 6 months before that. It kind of happened really fast, and it made me kind of like realize like I always knew like I had to like really lock in, and I've always thought that I was doing what needed to be done to get to where I needed to go, unconsciously. But once I start thinking about where I want to go, there's no necessarily like, I guess, point that I can imagine. And I feel like life is more so meant to be lived, right? And not necessarily just always, I guess, chasing the next goal or being on the next journey, which is basically just something that you made up from comparing your life to other people's lives, right? So like, I just guess I've been on this energy that I really don't know what it is that I want to do. Like, I know things that I think I want to do. Like, I think I want to get a job in the hair industry and learn more and experience more to eventually open a salon and teach others. I think that I want to go to school to become a therapist. I think that I want to be married, have a partner. But I do definitely feel like all of these things are very much so me just comparing my life to others, and in a sense giving a higher value to people with those lives than the life I have now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Actually, I don't think it's a good thing or a bad thing. But as I'm like soul searching and trying to figure out what it is exactly that I want to do, I'm trying to take the comparison out of things. I'm trying to dig deep, because I know that, when we're born into this world, our personalities and our lives are just this compilation of influences of the outside, outside of our being. And I think that we do have a soul. I think that there's something personal that it's individualized. Like, I don't think anyone else has this type of soul. So I'm soul searching. Like, as a kid, being in survival mode, the influences kind of dictated where I was gonna go to next. And now in 2025, the reason why I'm making this video right now is because I was on my phone. And last night I was on my phone. Last night I was on my phone till like, I want to say 3 a.m. And I had training this morning for a job that I think that I want to get. And I was just on that phone scrolling on TikTok for hours. And I've been catching myself do that lately. And I even had a conversation with one of my clients. I'm like, bro, that TikTok is like, it's addicting. And I was asking, I was like, what did we do when we were younger? Like, what consumed our time? Like, because now, like, I'm going to sleep scrolling on TikTok. Like, what consumed our time when we were kids? And he was like, Twitter, or we was on the phone with our friends. And I couldn't relate to that because I barely had a phone that was on. And I wasn't too big on social media, and I barely remember things from my childhood, but I was just trying to figure out, like, how the hell did I get here? Like, why is TikTok my comfort at night? And I go back to say that I was scrolling on it all last night, didn't get much sleep, and woke up and did a module that I was supposed to have done before, I think like Friday, it's now Sunday, to be able to do the training for the job. Of course I seen it late, and I was just seeing the emails late, and everything happens for a reason. But I woke up this morning and I did the modules or whatnot, but I was tired, and I was kind of like grouchy, and my energy just wasn't that great. And it's because obviously I didn't get enough rest. And after the modules, I didn't even have time to get ready for the training how I envisioned I wanted to be for the training. So I envisioned me being dressed, me having on my makeup, me being very presentable. And I just didn't have the time. So, and my energy was off. So I get there because, I'm thinking everything's okay. I got an email saying, okay, we don't need a model for today. We have you provided one. You come, you show up, and try to get the models for the next 2 days of training. It's 3 days in training in all. So I get there, and she's like, okay, everybody introduce yourself. As soon as it gets to me, I introduce myself, and she goes, oh, you're in the next cohort. You're not in this one. I'm looking confused. I'm like, huh? I immediately get irritated. So she was like, I'm gonna let y'all continue to introduce yourself, but you come out. I'm talking to you in private. So she was talking to me, and she was just like, yeah, the module's supposed to have been done. You aren't in this cohort. You're in the cohort of August 20th. And it was irritating me because it's like, why wasn't I told this before I got here? And I can understand me not doing the modules and me not taking it as serious as I should, because I should have been on my emails looking for the job. But honestly, like, I work for myself. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been working. I'm tired. I just got back from a trip, and it's just not on my top priority for the job, because the job to me is paying $12 an hour. So it's not necessarily that I'm there for the money, so I wasn't taking it as serious. And they showed me, that was like, yeah, you didn't do the modules, so you gonna have to wait till August 20th. I initially got irritated. Like, I'm like, y'all could have told me this before I got there. In my head, I'm thinking, y'all could have told me this before I got there, blah, blah, blah. So I get in the car, I'm irritated, but then I started thinking, like, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And so I'm like, everything happens for a reason. What's this reason? Of course, I immediately knew I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for training. I wasn't taking it serious. I don't even know if I really want to do this. I wasn't ready how I wanted to be presented. I wanted to be done up. I wanted to look like I was ready to work, and I was ready to learn something, and I just wasn't ready. And it goes back to me scrolling all night, me not being able to go to sleep, me not having, me not even being sleepy enough to go to sleep to be able to relax, because I'm anticipating watching videos. Like, I'm so excited by consuming this content from someone else on TikTok. So I get back here and I made me some breakfast. It's probably like, I don't know what time it is. It's like 12:52. It is 12:52. And I was scrolling for a little bit, and then I watched some of a YouTube video, and something in me was just like, you're consuming too much. You're consuming too much of other people's creation. And I just got to thinking, like, literally my own thoughts. I just got to thinking, like, I am really, like, I can't think for myself. Like, I cannot create for myself right now because I am so consumed of social media, scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on Facebook, scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Twitter. Like, I'll get on Snapchat, watching people. Like, I am literally being consumed by other people's creations and other people's thoughts. And I'm trying to figure out why it's so hard for me to figure out what I want to do. Like, why is it so hard to figure out what's my calling? Why is it so hard to figure out why I can't put the energy in? Oh, I don't have enough energy. I'm tired. I can't create the content because I'm tired, or I'm not good enough, or I don't know how to edit the videos, or whatever the case may be. It's always an excuse. Like, it's always an excuse. But yet I can consume TikTok for hours. I could scroll for hours, and it's starting to make me feel like bad, and I'm starting to realize it. Like, it's taking my peace at this point, unconsciously, because in the moment I'm feeling good. Like, I'm scrolling on TikTok, I'm watching videos, it's making me laugh, it's making me happy, but it's so many other people's opinions and thoughts and creations and everything in my head that I barely got enough to get out. Like, I don't have any. Like, I'm not pushing anything out, and I'm feeling unfulfilled. I really am. I'm feeling unfulfilled. And so I decided that I'm about to take a 7-day cleanse. I'm gonna start with a 7-day cleanse, a 7-day fast from social medias: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. Starting to take a cleanse from them, like, for 7 days. I just decided this an hour ago. So I'm gonna do a fast from social medias. But guess what? The immediate thing that I did once I deleted the apps off my phone, I go to ChatGPT. I'm so consumed by this mess. I go to ChatGPT and I asked Chat. I'm embarrassed. I asked Chat, I said, I forget what I asked Chat. I think I said something along the lines of, okay, I'm gonna cleanse from social media. What can I do to help me through this process? What can I do to help me through this process, right? Hence, another thought that's not mine. Like, where is my imagination? Where is my problem solving skills? I'm dependent on this shit. Chat tells me, okay, well, delete the apps or refrain it from your phone. And then it tells me, do you want me to give you a 7-day plan about, a 7-day layout routine of how to, I guess, to stay off social media? Y'all, it's bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, I gotta get off of Chat too, because it's like I'm losing the confidence that I have in myself to be able to answer things and figure out things, because things are so accessible on our phone. And it's like, it's okay to be wrong sometimes. Like, what? Chat only know the information we put in it. So it's like, I need to gain that confidence in that ability to be able to know that I am able to think. I can think by myself. I can create by myself. I can figure things out by myself. I don't need technology. And the reason why, like, I feel like my excuse for being on this shit so much is because, like, I'm feeling lonely, or I'm depressed, or like I'm missing my father, or like it just makes me happy in the moment. But obviously that shit don't get me, it doesn't benefit me in the long run. And I just turned 28 on the 28th of July, and it's like, I'm not getting no younger. Like, I don't think I'm getting old, but I'm not getting no younger. And it's like, it's time to start creating. Like, I've lived enough life. Like, yes, I've had a childhood without these things. So I know what it's like. I'm not solely, like, I know that I don't have to be dependent on this shit. Like, I know that. I know that I don't need this shit, actually. And it's time to, like, refrain from that. Like, I need to start creating. So, like, for the next 7 days, I'm not going to get on the social medias, and I'm just going to create. And, like, I say that I want to put content out there on, like, Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, but it's like, oh, you need to watch other people's stuff so you can get inspiration, or you need to be, you know, on these apps to get inspiration, or you need to be active for your shit to get pushed out there. And it's like, or I could just create. I could just put shit, create on, you know, iMovie, and I can create on CapCut, and I can just have a gallery of stuff over these next 7 days that I can post once I get back on there. And hopefully after these 7 days, it doesn't make me, like, it helps me get out of that. Because I always think it's like 7 days, it's a week. And it's crazy to even say that that's a long time. But that is a very long time. It's a very long time. I don't remember the last time I wasn't on these apps for a day. So 7 days is a long time. And it hurts to even say that in a realistic world, that it's going to be hard to be off of this for 7 days. Like, it's crazy to think about. But I figured, you know, 7 days off these things, it will help me. It'll help me get some clarification, and it'll help me be able to think. And, like, even like chat, I gotta get up off chat. Like, I need to be able to trust my own mind. Like, I need to be able to, yeah. But yeah, that's my rant. I wasn't even gonna record because, like, I didn't have no sleep. Like, I had a little bit of sleep, maybe a couple hours, but I was like, you know, I'm gonna wait to pick up the camera till I go to the gym, clean up, or whatever the case may be, till I have something content worthy, till I get ready, till I get dressed. Mind you, I don't even get dressed on a daily. So it's like, you think you're gonna go get dressed to go get on? Just pick up the camera right now. Tell them what you're thinking right now. So that's what I did. So I was journaling. Now I'm reading this book, and it's so crazy because, like, when I was thinking that, right? So I'm reading Awaken Your Genius. When I was thinking that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna delete all. I did it. Just delete it right away, right? And then I was journaling, and then I was like, damn, I'm not ready to go to sleep. Like, my eyes aren't closing, because I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a nap, and then I'm going to get up, and I'm going to start creating content and going to the gym and just doing what I have to do from behind the camera. But I couldn't go to sleep, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to journal. I pick up the book, start reading the book. Why the chapter that I'm on, right? Dare to Create. Like, literally, I pick up the book, didn't know what was coming next, and it says Dare to Create. And I've been reading a few pages. Some of the things I've highlighted, right? Creating is more valuable than consuming. Like, this is exactly what I was just talking about, just thinking about, just writing in my journal about. Creating is more valuable than consuming. Like, I'm being consumed. My mind is being consumed. Like, I need to get from up out of this, right? And then I highlighted, learning becomes an excuse for not creating. So, like, me over here talking about, like, oh no, I need to be on social media so I can get inspiration. I need to go to go get a job so I can learn. I can learn how to have a salon. I can learn how to work with people. I want to go to school to be a therapist because, you know, I just need to learn, or I just need to, you know, figure out the next step. Learning does become an excuse. Like, it literally becomes an excuse. Like, that's been my excuse. Then another one was, you gotta get comfortable with imperfect information. I can be imperfect. Like, I can get some things wrong. I can say some things wrong. My content doesn't have to be all of that. Like, I can be okay. Like, I can post this video and it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I'm literally with no clothes on right now. It's like, just pick up the camera and start talking. I can post this video. It doesn't have to be perfect. I could put this on YouTube and put it out there. It doesn't have to be perfect. I can get up today, make content, just start. It don't gotta be perfect. Like, my camera right now, I'm scared that it's gonna die, cause my camera not perfect. Like, I'm scared that because these batteries die so freaking quick. Like, I'm just waiting for this shit to turn off. And it's like, I've been waiting for a new camera to just start making content, like start picking up the camera. And I was thinking about like how awkward it's gonna be to pull out the camera when I'm outside and I'm just, you know, regular daily living. But it's like, when are you gonna start? You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know what you're doing. You don't have to have the perfect camera. Your battery life on your camera doesn't have to be 14 hours long for you to be able to make a video. You can start. And then the thing about like with the learning and shit, like, I don't have to know everything. I don't. And I can be okay with that. Another thing I highlighted was, criticism, in other words, is cheap. Creation, that's what's valuable. I'm so quick to criticize myself. So quick to criticize other people. Start thinking, you ain't enough. I don't got enough followers. I don't got enough content. Just do the shit. Just do it. Like, the creative, like, I could just do it. Literally, I could just post this video. I can. That's it. That's that. And then another thing was with the criticism, in other words, is cheap, and getting comfortable with imperfect information. This also is like, what you don't know can set you apart from others. Who knows? Who knows where this can go? You know? Imagination is the one skill in life that benefits from ignoring what everyone else knows. Literally. Social media, ChatGPT is stealing our imagination. Like, we cannot think. We're not thinking for ourselves. Like, with the recipe when I'm cooking, or even when I want to message somebody back in a professional manner, I go on chat to give whatever professionalism they think of a way to reply to who I'm replying to, who I know personally, or who I want to interact with. My imagination is enough. I can think for myself. Like, I have enough. And if I don't, it's okay. If I say the wrong things, it's okay. If I'm not as professional, it's okay. It's really me, you know? But yeah, so, well, it's Sunday. I just deleted all the socials at 12. I think I'm gonna post this video. I think it was a good little rant. And if you lasted this long, I'm gonna try. I'm going to push out the content. Actually, I'm gonna make videos. I don't know where my videos are gonna go. I know. I'm just trying out shit. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. I'm trying out shit. I'm excited to see where it takes me. Y'all, subscribe. I'm gonna push this shit out. I'm gonna like, comment too, but subscribe. I'm going to get this content out there. Like I said, I have a mind, I have imagination, I create art. I'm an artist. I get to create. So fuck it, let's do it. Let's ride. I wonder if anybody else feeling like this. I can't be the only one. Like, this shit is frying my brain. I feel like I'm losing brain cells. I be talking about people watching baddies and how that shit be frying brain cells, but it's me scrolling on TikTok, on Instagram, worried about what the next person doing. Worried about who in my views when I post a story. Worried about who in my likes. Why? It's taking my peace, actually. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter. Am I the only one feeling like this? I can't be. And if I am, then yeah, this is how I'm feeling. Like, something, I gotta give it something. So that's what we're about to do. We're about to do a 7-day challenge. Today's Sunday. We're gonna go to next Sunday with no social media, and I'll keep y'all updated. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later, my loves.